this is what I want to talk about today, because the fact that this character has so much, like, you know, getting Dragon Balls and just pretty much crazier than UI Goku. It just feels like they put everything into this character just because it's the final character. So that's something I really want to talk about today, because it's like, you never know. Maybe if he's gonna die. Just kidding. No, hopefully. I hope it doesn't die, because, and I don't think it will. I think it's gonna go on for a long time. Like, I feel like this game's gonna go on for a very long time. They're still gonna do patches and like fix gameplay, stuff like that, for a while. But they didn't say anything about Season 4, and some people are saying that, like, you know, obviously they weren't gonna show it there. And you kind of felt like they would, but if it was the final season, they would have said this is the final season. They wouldn't have just let us get blue balled like that. So I think we have a little bit of time before they say something. We're saying for Gogeta is definition of fan service, so I'm pretty sure he could be the last character. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking. He's got everything. You got Dragon Balls, insta kill, a very easy insta kill. I hope they, before he releases, maybe make it so if you want to do the level 7, you have to have 7 bars. So not only have 7 levels, but also have 7 bars. Because like getting 7 levels seems pretty easy, especially since you can vanish mid animation and still get the level up. You just need 3 bars. Punish super dash with it, they're dead. They call an assist out, they block, that assist is dead. Highly doubt it. If they do a next season, it will be announced when they do an ultimate edition with all the DLC. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think if they do like a next gen update or something, that's when they'll say, okay, this is the next season we're gonna do, or we're not gonna do one, but we're gonna throw everything onto this edition of the game for like next gen or whatever. So I don't know what they'll do with that. I mean, they could, but I think next season will be the final season. Make it anime ending saga. They have characters to do that type of theme. Raditz to start, Whis at the end. Very true. I mean, Whis I don't think would be a possible character, because the fact that Whis is like 10 times more powerful than Goku. Goku's UI is like the beginning. Whis is already like maxed out, so I feel like he would just be incredibly OP. Raditz, definitely. They would have to start with Raditz. They have to start with, I mean, I think would be cool too. Have like Majub or something. Maybe taking a break. They did work hard for the season. They really did work really hard for the season, especially with the pandemic, you know, going around. Like, that really took a toll on people. I mean, if they take a long break for the next season, that's fine, because they're going to keep updating the game, like they said. They're giving us Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right now, which will be a character played for a very long time. This game is way too popular and successful, and Bandai will never leave money on the exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, a lot of people are saying, especially the Japan side of the community for Fighterz, are saying, like, this game has sold 6 million copies. There's no way they're going to drop this game. In, like, the way they did. Like, well, the way we think they did, where they're just like, all right, here's a dramatic finish with Gogeta. Here's everything. And then they're just like, all right, that's it. We're done. They didn't say anything, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going with the game. Fighterz is dead. Everyone gonna pick up Strive and Gray and Blue. No. I know you're joking, but no, a lot of people are going to go to Strive. A lot of Fighterz people are saying they're going to drop the game, which is 100% fine. I respect the decision, because obviously they're not going to stay with the netcode of this game. Back then, yeah, because rollback kind of was there, but it wasn't like a huge thing. But now, since rollback's becoming a big thing, it's, you know, the fighting scene is like, I guess, evolving in a way, because they want to have only rollback now, because they got a taste of Strive, and they're like, yeah, this is what we need. So, and if Fighterz doesn't get it, then they're gonna leave it, because they want to have that rollback. Still going to play Fighterz, mostly local or on PC. Yeah, that's a lot of people are saying that. I mean, like No Kami. I mean, tons of content creators are still going to play this game, despite the netcode, if they don't change it, which looks like they probably won't, which is fine. I mean, if they decide to do a Fighterz 2, then it definitely has to have rollback, because if they make Fighterz 2 with delayed netcode, no one's gonna buy it. So obviously, if they make a new game, it's gonna have rollback. And I was talking to somebody on YouTube yesterday who was commenting. They're saying that, you know, rollback takes a very long time to implement in a game. Mortal Kombat got it, and it took a while for them to do it, but they got it to work. And it's, for a game like this, it's going to take a long time as well to add. So making it on a new project like Fighterz 2 will be easier, because they can do it as the game's developing. So I feel like eventually, if they go the Fighterz 2 route, it'll go for rollback. Newcomers will always pick up Fighterz, even if they're not fighting game fans. Exactly, because it's Dragon Ball. People will pick this game up because it's Dragon Ball. They get to play their favorite characters. They're not all in the game, but a lot of them, a lot of fan favorites are in the game, and they've made them the best they could possibly be in a fighting game. So, I mean, they'll keep playing. They'll just come by and just have fun. I feel like if they want a re-release, Arc probably doesn't have the time at the moment. Exactly, like we were saying a little earlier, I don't think you were here, but they might do like an Ultimate Edition or something eventually, maybe like next gen. So that could be a thing later down the road. They have Guilty Gear and DNF Duel to work on, so I don't know how they're going to squeeze Fighterz in. Yeah, because it's like, especially since they delayed Guilty Gear, they're going to put all their assets and stuff on that because they want to get that polished and done. So it's out in June, so that's probably why they're not going to. They might do something after Guilty Gear's released, so it's going to be probably sometime maybe since we get anything for Fighterz. Because they said they're going to constantly, you know, continue supporting the game and making their little game patches and stuff like that and helping the gameplay. So obviously characters are still going to get buffs, nerfs, whatever. They're not going to just drop the game. They're still going to eventually, you know, help characters and just continue following the game. They do a season 4, they should add Future Gohan. That's a good one too. Like Raditz, Future Gohan, and other people. I always wonder, why do people want Future Gohan? I don't know, Future Gohan, he just seems like they could do something with him. Also, we only have 2 Gohans, and it's not, I mean, obviously there's not a whole bunch of Gohans to go around. We don't want Kid Gohan, that's kind of useless. So Future Gohan would be kind of cool to see, to be honest. Yeah, this game sells a lot just because of the fact that this is a Dragon Ball game. Exactly. The fact Xenoverse is still relevant convinces me, the community. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Bandai is constantly like going for that game. Because people still play the game, and they're still making packs and character packs to this day, which is crazy. So I feel like this game's still going to get supported. I'm sticking with Fighterz. I don't like Guilty Gear. Hey, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Personal opinion, and it's just your preference too, so that's fine. This game is definitely not dead. Dragon Ball will never die. Exactly. I feel like this game will still get supported for a long time.